paper chase daily, the hunters coming like crazy. Barber hands, you can't fade me, I'm off the wall with these tapers. Getting this paper is basic, face it, my dues been paid in. Stripes been laced in, been going 100 while they was pacing. Ain't no brakes in racing, ain't no gas I ain't facing. If they cut it, I laced it. I'm a beast with the razor, wrist game is amazing. Bootsy apps, stay ringing.
YouTube, what's happening? Back with another video on a low curly fro taper today. We're gonna work this out. I picked this hair out. Now we're gonna ball this initial line out and we're gonna get to work. Now that I made my initial ball line, I'm gonna open to the one position and flick up a 1/2 inch. Take the blending guard and I'm gonna go ahead and work some of this bulk out up top so that I don't have to work as hard when I come up through the blend. I want to get that nice clean gradient effect on his neck. So I do this kind of like a reverse fade pattern, just knock some of the bulk out and then work my way back from the bottom back to the top. Let's go. Now with the number 2, I'm gonna do a little bit more debulking. You know, just give it a nice clean smooth transition between the taper and the curls. Now with the 1.5 or the number 1 guard, with it all the way open, I'm gonna start my blend and get that gradient effect that I'm looking for. You'll start seeing this blend start coming together. I'm working back at the bottom again, and I'm gonna come all the way from the bottom back to the top and connect all the dots. As you can see, I got the initial guideline out. I'm gonna work my way up from the bottom. I've already debulked the top, so I'm coming from bottom to top now to get that nice gradient effect that I'm looking for in that taper to really blow this taper out. Let's go. As you can see now with that blending guard, man, it's starting to come together a little bit. I'll probably have to go back with the 1 open again and get some of that darkness out and give it a nice smooth gradient effect that we're looking for in this blend. I never quit working. I always work my way up, so relax. Man, that taper is really starting to blend together well. We got a nice clean gradient effect to it, and that's exactly what you want. The shape up is gonna bring it together a little bit more, but we're gonna keep blending a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to some freehand work up top. Let's go. Now to run the pick back through it and the freehand work. Let's go. Oh yeah, and any beats you hear on my channel is owned by Chris Stokes at Bulletproof Productions, StokesX7@gmail.com. Hit him up for them beats. Now let's get started on this lineup. You want to get him nice and crispy on his neck. I mean, that's the easiest part of the shape up to do is the neckline. So you want to be real careful going around the ears using the corner of the blade. If y'all haven't noticed yet, I do like a step-by-step kind of like haircut. I do the taper first, then I start to line up. Now I'm gonna start working on the side taper, then I'll line the front and the blocks up, and then I'll move to the other side and do the same steps in reverse order. Some people watch how I cut hair, and the reason why I do this like this now is because of the mask situation. You know, I try not to have my customers have to take their mask off no longer than they have to, so I do the whole haircut first, and then I put my face shield on and we move on to their beard. You'll see it in the video. That's just how I work. That doesn't mean that's how you have to do it. Some people do the whole blend first and then do the shape up. I just like to do it step by step like that because that's just how I've always cut hair. I just kind of walk around the head. That's my type of, that's my style. you know, everybody does everything different. It's not one right way to do everything. And you're going to find that out, man, as you get into the barber industry, that, you know, it's more than one, like they always say, it's more than one way to skin a cat. But back to this haircut, man, let's start working on this front edge up. And I'm going to also use some enhancements, some Tune 45, no drip, with an air gun. You'll see it come up in the video, man. We're changing the way we do haircuts in my shop, man, and we're trying to evolve into, you know, more detailed cuts. And this is part of the process of doing that. You know, that's why I started making the videos, because I wanted somebody to see that, you know, this little barbershop in the country is no joke. We don't play, and we're not to be slept on, period. So more videos coming. As you can see, I'm spritzing this line right now. I'm drying it with the blow dryer now. I'm gonna start lining them up with my T-out liners. They're my favorite ones for up front, man. You know, corded, you know, I don't know. I'm stuck with them now, man. I love those clippers. I model them myself. I got the tension adjusted just right the way I want them to be. If you go down in my videos, you'll see a video where I modded the clippers and did the skeleton mod on them. And right now I'm lining up his C-cup, man, and starting to work in everything and make sure everything is nice and consistent, man, using the corner of that blade, working in that curve. That's that Tune 45, man. You can watch that stuff. It doesn't go anywhere. And look at how crispy it has that line. At this point in this video, I was waiting on my tool, my Sean Cuts enhancement tool. And I got that in a couple weeks ago. A couple days ago. I haven't done a video with it yet, but it's one coming. Now basically I'm just gonna work the other side and same steps as the other side, man. You know, make sure that stuff is nice and gradient and smooth like it's supposed to be. Working my way around the ears with the corner of the blade once again, and then I'm gonna start on his tape over here. See the taper starting to come in nice and smooth, getting that gradient effect in, and then we're gonna shape them up over here on this side. Once we get the enhancements and stuff applied on this side and front line lined up, block C-cups and all that, I'll go get my face shield, and then we'll start working on this beard. Now as I get this taper in, man, we're gonna spray the enhancements on this side and edge them up nice and clean. I'm gonna go do my finishing touches, curl them up and everything, man. Just, you know, in this game, you just try to remain consistent. I try to keep, you know, stay with the new stuff and find new things to use to keep my customers happy, man, because that's the most important thing to me, man. I love, you know, making somebody feel better about their appearance, and that's what being a barber is all about, man, is you know, making people feel better. So there's the enhancements right there. And as you can see, I don't do heavy enhancements. I kind of try to blend mine. I just use it to accentuate the line, you know, more like a HD line process or whatever. And you know, that's what I use it for. I just try to follow what I did with the clippers. I don't try to make a line. Now we're doing the beard work. Gonna get him right real quick. As you can see, his beard's kind of thin. He's only 16 years old, so his beard's starting to grow in, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that's quite an impressive beard for 16 years old, I'm not gonna lie. And we're gonna work that in, and once we finish that right there, we're gonna wet them down and we're gonna curl them up, and you know, you'll see the finished product, man. I hope y'all enjoying my videos. I hope y'all like and subscribe to my channel. Because this is what I'm really in it for now, is to, you know, to put my knowledge that I've gained over time out here in the industry. And you know, I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Let me know, you know, some cuts y'all want to see me do. I'm gonna start doing some promotional cuts for my customers and getting them to come in on Sundays, so I can do, like, you know, extra cuts so it don't interfere with my scheduled day that I have, you know, because I'm booked every day, Tuesday through Saturday, man, and, you know, back to back. You know, really don't have a lot of time to play, so that's why I, you know, really don't record as many videos as I would like to. So I'm gonna start doing a little bit more, getting a little deeper into the YouTube game, man, and we're gonna see how this works, man. And like I said, I hope y'all like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate everybody that support me right now, and let's see what we can do with this, see how far we can take it. This is a very important part of cutting your customs, man. See, like I picked it out again. I'm gonna run back over it. Man, any little thing you can do, man, to make that haircut stand out and stand up, you know, separate itself from the crowd, man. You gotta do it, man. I'm gonna wet them down, curl them back up, and that's just gonna put the finishing touches on them, man. I appreciate y'all for watching my video. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel for future content. Hit that bell, and we out.